Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It is Monday, the 4th of October of 2021, and for those of you that haven't been following along on Twitter, Python 3.10 was released today, and whenever a new version of Python is released, I have a bunch of things that I have to do because I have various libraries and tools that are sensitive to the version of Python. And so in theory, we will set those up today. Ethan! Oh no. Oh no, TTS is gonna go for a while. Thank you for the resub at 27 months. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Yes, BGP and the Internet of Shit, as Facebook is kind of still screwed, which is amazing. Just absolutely amazing how circular their stuff is, that they still can't recover from their outage. But I guess that's what happens when you automate too much stuff. I was reading stories that they were having trouble getting into the office because the like key card stuff was all hooked up through their production infrastructure, and so like you could no one could go in to fix the problems. So I don't who knows how long that's going to be down for. But yeah, anyway, today we're going to be going through my Python release checklist, which is going to be building stuff for dead snakes at the very least. No, I have to do stuff for setup CFG format, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I have to do as well, but I don't remember. So we will make sure to go through. This is why I have a checklist. I write it down so I don't forget it. But we'll do that. But let me say hi to everyone who's here. JJMC was first today. Hello, hello. As usual. Veldathis is here. Hello, hello. Mr. Singh, Marsha, Mind's Eye. Good to see you all. And Ethan, of course. We've also got Silly Buttons and Zithrius, who is adjusting to standing desk already. We've got Walker Codes as well. Good to see you. Zithrius says, "Rise." Okay, I mean, that's why I've got the channel point reward. making me stand up. But let's see. I haven't really done too much today, other than I went to work. Did work stuff. I did a 5-mile run, which was good. Trying to slowly ramp up the mileage to get back into marathon shape. I have a long way to go. 5 miles today was tough. I guess not as bad as the 5 miles last week. So improvements. Don't forget to update all your code use match case. No, we're not gonna do that. That's not happening. Celestial Blue, hello, hello. Aaron C. Hall, it's been a while. Good to see you again. I did not catch the 310 release stream. I had to do work, unfortunately. So, yeah, I didn't get to catch much of it. Although I heard it was really good. There was a whole bunch of Cordos spoke about stuff, and then it happened. I don't know. That's all I heard from it. But I hear it was good. Glorious Musketeer, hello, hello, says, "Hi Anthony, when you upgrade to Python 3.10, do you have to upgrade the star.so libraries in Ubuntu LTS?" So, what I recommend is to not do it yourself, and instead lean on people like me, who have packaged Python 3.10 already. Did the wrong command, this is the one that I wanted. Who have packaged 3.10 already, and this will install alongside your existing installation without messing up anything. You don't have to update anything at all. It'll just install completely isolated from the other Python. So if you do Python 3.10-dev, you'll see that it installs its own set of files and stuff. Or I guess lib3python probably would have been a better one. Dash minimal. Yeah, here we go. So you can see it. It makes its own libpython 3.10.so.1, which doesn't clobber the libpython 3.so. Jouet, hi. Maybe I said that. I definitely said that wrong. But thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. It may be slowly coming back. I got messenger notifications. Oh, it's time to buy Facebook stock, right? As of the live stream is good. They talked about dead snakes. Oh, interesting. Well, I will have to live up to whatever they said, because I know I need to package it, because I haven't packaged the final release yet. But that is one of the things we're going to be doing today. Is there anything like this for Windows? On Windows, you would, or at least the way that I set it up on Windows, is I just have a bunch of Python installations. All right. Shit. --c lsc python star. There we go. So I just have a bunch of Python installations, and that's how I manage it on Windows. But I also don't develop much on Windows. I try to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, but let's actually kick off the Dead Snakes build, because that is going to take the longest. And then while that's going, we can address chat and do all the other stuff. Dead Snakes, Python 3.10. Undaler says, when will Python 4 be released? Hopefully not for a very long time, because it will break lots of code. there is lots of code, including actually, let me get this started. Let me show you why it'll break lots of code. Runbooks, is it import upstream 3.10.0? So the reason it's going to break a lot of code is there's a lot of code. GitHub. Whoosh! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Guido said 4.0 will be a bug fix release. So that was the original sentiment, but I'm pretty sure that's been changed and that 4.0 will just never happen. I think the most recent talk that I heard from Guido about this was like a couple months ago, and he's like, yeah, we're just never going to go to 4 because it'll break so much code. And the reason it'll break code is code like this, where if you look at this py3 sys.versioninfo 0 equals 3. So this will actually be false when the major version becomes 4, which will suddenly make the Python 2 code start running again. And 6 is one of the most depended on libraries that exists in Python. And so this will just have catastrophic problems. Like everything will be fucked because of this. And the maintainer of this library has actually refused to fix this. There have been several proposed patches that, fix these constants so that they're not wrong. But this mistake is really easy to make, and lots of people make this mistake. And so, bumping the major version will have lots of problems. Fortunately, I have written sort of a linter that helps you identify these cases so that you can run it against your code and make sure that you're not having the same problems, which is this Flake8 plugin, Flake8 2020. Originally written to make sure that either 3.10 or 4.0 will gel nicely, at least at a static level with your code, to make sure you're not doing certain abuses of particular version constants and stuff. So this is kind of a reason for that. And I originally wrote this in like 2019 because I was thinking ahead, and I was like, oh, Python 3.10 is gonna suck, or 4.0 is gonna suck. Let's write a linter and then try and figure out what's broken and then fix it before things go poorly. I also made a version of Python 3.10 several years before it was done. Like I think this was a fork of 3.8. Yeah, I think this is a fork of 3.8, and like I found a bunch of problems in like pip, virtualenv, talks, setup tools, a whole bunch of things that had problems that were similar to this, and then fixed those before they were a problem for users. So hopefully I saved you all a fuck ton of pain by thinking about this problem 2.5 years in advance. But yeah, 4.0 would be way worse than 3.10. 3.10 is already going to cause a lot of problems, and 4.0 is going to be way worse. Okay, we'll run the build and we'll see how that goes. So this is the part that takes forever in the Dead Snakes setup. But yeah, I don't think 4 will ever happen. I'm getting 3.10 from Nix. It's still on RC1. Well, Nix is kind of a little slow on this, unfortunately. I unfortunately have to develop on Windows since my work forces me to use their laptop and I don't have enough specs to run the VirtualBox. Do you have 8 gigs of RAM? Do you have 2 processors? You probably have enough to run VirtualBox. You know, Ubuntu is fairly lightweight. Oh, I forgot to update the today. Let's see, Python 3.10 release party. Going through my checklist of things to do. Then we'll take a look at pre-commit CI's auto update day afterwards. There we go. What is 6? 6 is a Python 2 to 3 porting helper library. It normalized a lot of stuff in things that you would need between the 2 versions that changed. So for instance, like stir and bytes and the different modules that moved around. Basically, it was a library that helped you port stuff between Python 2 and Python 3. I don't know why they named it 6. I think they named it 6 because 5 already existed for something else, and so 2 times 3 is 6, and that was the next closest thing they could use. But but in theory, no one should need 6 anymore. In theory, but a lot of stuff still depends on it. So we should do what Nuth does for text and approach Pi. Yeah. Yeah, well, we're going to be running Python 3.1415.926535897932238462646433832, etc., right? I don't think that'll fly with anyone either. Can they fork 6 and fix the issue? I don't know that actually helps because it's mostly just like legacy software that's running that you would still need to have compatibility with stuff, but it's okay. No stream. Hello. Needs more keyboards. It's true. We always need more keyboards. Zithu says, did you see the release stream? I missed it, unfortunately. I heard some good things about it, but I missed the actual stream. Hey, what's up, Color Marku? Hello. Good to see you again. What are we betting on? Do you want to bet whether this builds successfully? Is that what we're betting on? Solus says, today on Anthony Writes Code, we'll be fixing Facebook. When does it's not simply. Why did the QA cross the road to ruin? So I've noticed that a lot of the jokes in this PyJokes library are very critical of QA. Like, I don't know who hurt this person, but QA has a hard job. And I don't know why they're so mean to QA. Celeste Blue says, I was just interviewing for a job that involves Python 2 to Python 3 updating scripts. Would 6 still help there? Yes, it absolutely still would help there. Mindsize says, allow writing union types as xpipey. Best 310 change. Yeah, that one's really cool. If you want to see all of the things that are new in 310, I have a video that I recorded a long time ago that goes over my top 10 for what I think is great in Python 310. It's not ordered in any particular way, if I recall. And some of the stuff I don't care for, like I think the match statement is stupid, but this is I'm really excited about parenthesized with statements. The funny thing about the improved error messages, I didn't quite realize this, but Pablo gave a talk about this, and this is mostly my fault because I complained about this on Twitter at some point, and Pablo was like, "Oh, I can fix this," and then just like went ham on fixing a whole bunch of error messages. Yeah, I'm super excited for this. I think this is really cool once MyPy implements it. MyPy hasn't implemented it yet, so I haven't been able to play with it, but I'm excited for finally being able to write decorators that don't suck. This one's, I don't know that I'll ever use typeguard. Actually, I can think of like 2 use cases in my current code that have type alias is useful because there are some cases where it's not obvious that something is a type alias. This is an explicit way to do that. This one, whatever. This one, also kind of whatever. This one, I actually think this is really good. Original argv. That'll be really helpful. This is pretty cool. I don't know whether I'll actually use it or not, but it is useful. I had to throw this in there. I did this. But tokenize gets used in a lot of linters and code formatters, and so this performance improvement will make a big difference to a lot of things. I'm pretty proud of this and excited for that to land. Zip strict equals true is cool. Anex data also useful if you're in async land, but care about async land. But yeah, those are kind of my thoughts there. But yeah, feel free to watch this video about that. Hey, what's up, Tuesday evening? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. A friend of mine was a QA on CP Cyberpunk 2077. Oh no. She wasn't happy with a lot of the crunch stuff. Yeah. Ina Strange says, do you only code in Python? No, I program in a lot of different programming languages. I think Python is the one that I do the most in, but I also have written a lot of JavaScript. I write a lot of C, C++. I've done some Go. I've done a little teeny tiny bit of Rust. What else? I'm forgetting a big one for sure. I mean, a bajillion lines of bash, unfortunately. What am I forgetting? I don't know. I write a lot of different programming languages. Whatever I need to get the job done. Shaz says hello, hello, and then goodbye as I go back to the linked list gulag. Oh no. Well, it's good to see you, Shaz. Have fun with that. Mr. Singh says, do you have any video on the weakref module? I do not yet. But I will add it to the list. Do. Color Mercury says, is your GitHub conference talk posted on YouTube? How did that go? So the conference is the end of this month, so it has not occurred yet. I haven't written my slides for it yet either, so I gotta do that still. Another says, I feel weird about T-pipe none instead of optional T. So the problem for me especially is that the word optional is actually incorrect there. It should be called nullable, and not optional. So I think I like the former much better. Just because optional is a bad word for what it represents. And T-pipe none is very similar to what TypeScript does there, so that's fine. I like end-to-end bit count, useful in competitive programming. Yeah. I think that's like the only place that'll show up. Hey, Granger, it's good to see you in the chat. It's been a while. T none is more accurate to what's being defined. Optional T looks like a monad. Oh no. Please, people, upload your CP310 wheels right now, or you can just avoid needing to upload wheels on every release and just do ABI 3. ABI 3 is where it's actually at. Like, I literally never need to upload these wheels ever again. These work just great in 3.10, and I did literally nothing for it. We just need more people to do ABI 3 wheels is the actual answer. Of course, writing minimal ABI, you sometimes have to sacrifice a little bit of performance, but I think it's worth it. But anyway, Adony, hello. Good to see you. How you doing? Just letting that build in the background. Let me take a look at my release checklist, because that is what we're actually going through today. And making sure we are up to date on everything. CSS is my passion. Wait, what the fuck? Did I miss it? Oh, new Python final release checklist. Oh, descend. I see you've min-maxed the rate limit on that. So I think it's every 20 minutes, and I think you did that almost, oh no, it's every 15 minutes. Yeah. And you did that almost on the spot. Okay. Add PGO. I thought I already did this at... Ah, shit. Yeah, no, PGO is already enabled. I did that on RC1. Okay. The next Alpha 1 to Dead Snakes. Let's just start at the top. Update the max version supported in setup CFG format. Easy. Setup CFG format. Let's look at the example pull request. Pretty sure it's just bump a number somewhere. In the remedy and in the Python file. Okay. Should be a 3.9 in here, so this becomes 3.10. Then in the remedy, we change this and add this. And then we run the tests. Sure, we'll run them in Python 3.10. Why not? Matt Coase says, is today the big day in Python? It is indeed. Hindsight says, checklist last updated October 2020. Wish we had your level of preparation for Y2K. Yeah, well, I mean, it worked well for 3.9, so in theory it'll work well for... Actually, I think I last updated it for 3.9, so it's been 1 year since there was another major release. So actually, we'll see whether it's correct today. Knowledge, hello. My snake has stopped moving up the competitive leaderboard, which means I might not get one of those Gucci medals. Oh no. Preox is here. Hello. Good to see you. Andy Delsp, good to see you as well. Ikara says, can you help me? I'm building a note-taking system for basically projects because I like to build little notes. What do you need help with? Oh, it's not letting me click. A terminal chat. Oh, this sounds very similar to what I have built. Have you checked out mine in writing yours? See who have just started writing your code. Cool. Well, that's exciting. Problem is when I insert a new node, it doesn't show up. Do you have some sort of data store? Like, how are you storing those? We rewrite our own setup.cfg. Okay, I think that's good. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks of patch. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks of patch. Cool. All right, first thing done on our checklist. Updates for Python 3.10. Just after closing the app and open again, I'm storing in a text file. You may want to look into SQLite and use a database. That might be a good idea. That's how my chatbot stores state. And SQLite will get you some experience with working with a database, even though it's a very, very simple one. But I usually find it's fairly nice. It works well for nice projects. Is Facebook back now? Messenger's loading. So presumably yes. That's all I really use Facebook for nowadays is Messenger. Okay. R Miscolored, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Jenny Pie says there's a shebang, but where is he bang? Oh no. Oh no. Is Facebook back now? Unfortunately, yes, the world will not burn today. RIP. Hey, what's up, Totally Sane? Hello. I'm not even on it. What happened? They had like a BGP outage and led to DNS being fucked, and like basically everything was gone for like the whole day. This release will be less spooky than October 31st. That's true, more ATI. It's true. Dynamo, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. DNS go poof. It's always DNS. Yeah, it's true. Okay, cool. Next thing. Setup tools, Golang. Setup tools, Golang. Do I have an example PR for this one as well? Yes. Drop the old ones, add the new ones. Although most of my set of tools going stuff, I'm no longer building all these versions. I am just building minimal ABI. So maybe I do this instead. Yeah, maybe do this instead. Yeah, I think that's fine. BABI 3. Change Python's default to only CP36 for ABI. I just sent the wrong link. Oh, I was gonna say, how does a Twitch chat client help you with storing notes? Does Facebook have their own servers, or do they rely on a cloud provider? I'm pretty sure they have their own data centers. I seem to remember that. I don't know 100% though. Hey, what's up, Fixer Jake? Hello, hello. It is release day. Indeed, indeed. How you doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah, these jokes are pretty bad. They come from Pie Jokes. What's up, Martin Eden? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Why are you always smiling? That's just my regular expression. Yeah. Pretty sure they have their own everything. Yeah, that would make sense. Hey, what's up, Raisin? Hello, hello. And Sarcastic Dante. Hello, hello. Emacs greater than Babby. Have you made an Emacs clone? Dildo is a sex toy control and teledynamics mode for Emacs. Oh no. Have computers gone too far? Oh no. When is Facebook Cloud coming out? Would you actually want to use Facebook Cloud? Doing good, just adding in S3 support to my .NET API. Cool. Martin Eden says, is Facebook and WhatsApp still down? I believe they're up now. I was not expecting to hear that description. Yeah, right? We should deep dive into that one. I think I'm good. I don't know that we have to put too much more thought into that. Okay, so we're actually going to decrease the length of the to-do list because we no longer need to bump this every single time. But I will need to bump it when the minimum version changes, and whatever, I can just leave it. But we can remove that from this checklist. Boop. All right. Regenerate symbols in Flake8 typing imports. I believe there's a script for this. How's this going? Still building. All right, it's called main now. I bet that script's gonna be broken because it's probably gonna have master. Maybe it'll be fine. WhatsApp and Instagram are still dead. Oh, interesting. Jake says, for cheap cloud, I use DigitalOcean. Anything else is a toss-up between AWS and Azure. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if somebody did penetration tests adenine. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's look at this script. And build generated. Cool. I guess it doesn't actually matter. But I think this script has to run with... I'll just run it and see what happens. Oh. Where's 310? I expect a 310 in here, or did it sort dumbly? No? Did they not push the tag? Yeah, there's 310.0. Oh. I guess the output's just dumb. Okay. Well, there's our list of symbols updated. Hey, what's up, Nacho? Fries Belgrande? That sounds... Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I assume Dead Snake soon, TM? Yeah, we're building it right now. We're waiting for it to succeed, and then I will upload that. It ain't out till it's on Dead Snakes, yeah. It's pretty true. Alright. Pi 310 symbols. Let's actually make sure to test pass. Yeah, don't worry about it, Fixer Jake. I just made sure to start this one first, and I hide it because this ruins stream compression. Watching all that stuff scroll by over and over and over. So I make sure to hide it. Also, GitHub Action setup Python. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Priox says, do you have an affiliate with Humble Bundle? I do not. And like Travis, I guess? People actually use Travis. What am I so thoughtful about now, Edge? What am I? I totally missed the context. Okay, this is just big generated string thing. List of sets of strings. Not screwing up stream compression? Yeah. Mind's Eye says, I watch the stream because I learn a new get command or flag every time. Well, that's a useful thing to learn because I definitely use some fancy git on stream. Okay. Replace backports where necessary. Were there any new modules added in Python 3.10? I don't think any that I was actually... I don't actually think there was any new modules. Were there any new modules? New modules, new features. I don't think there were any new modules, right? I was legit thinking the same thing. Yeah. Last time I picked up git diff and now I noticed the -u flag. Yeah, git add -u. Fuck. Unsearchable. Oh wait. Oh, it's this one. Stop using git add dot. that video. That one. That one adds git add, talks about git add -u. GraphLib, I think that was in 3.9, wasn't it? iMatrix says, what is it running when you're git committing? Ah, that's pre-commit. That's my little baby. Which is a framework for managing and maintaining multi-language pre-commit hooks. It basically allows you to compose a lot of linters and code formatters. And the TLDR is you set up a config file which lists your checkers, your fixers, your code formatters, etc. It integrates with GitHooks if you want to do that, and it knows how to install all those tools in user space and then run them against your files. So that's what's running over here. But yeah, good question. Git-little c. So git-little c and git-big C are different. The one that I did earlier is git-big C. And what this does is it changes into this directory before running that command. It's kind of like make dash... I don't remember the make option. It's been a while since I've used make. But there's a make option that does a similar thing. There's also git-little c, which is to set configuration options on a command that you run. But yeah, those I don't have videos about either of those. I feel like they would be like 2-minute videos. Like, hey, you can do this thing. Sometimes it's useful. I mean, I could do that. Video idea git-C. Video idea get dash little c. Just have two new video ideas. Those will be super short videos. Hey, what's up, ZSNW? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Grapho, yeah, 3.9, yeah. Is the new match statement a threat or an opportunity? I say threat readability and language simplicity wise. Yeah, I won't be using the match statement personally, but I think it adds a certain level of complexity that's really hard to explain to new programmers. It makes a lot of sense if you have seen pattern matching in other languages before. Like intuitively, it's it's an implementation of pattern matching, but the syntax is it's so different from how Python runs everything else elsewhere that I don't know, it just concerns me. Reason says, I started writing tests watching Anthony on the stream. For some reason, Anthony Writes Code was able to inspire me and dump my laziness. Wow, I inspired somebody to write tests. If I've done one thing on my stream, that's I guess it's working. Preact says, my teammate updated config out a repo and used git add dot on an old pull and did a merge against main with it. It was not the mess I wanted to clean up the day before vacation. Oh no. Yeah, git add dots pretty not great. Colin Marker says, I always do git commit -a instead of git add -u. Yeah, that git add -u and git commit -a do the same thing. The answer says, why does SQLite error on dash? Oh, because it's trying to do full text search, and dash has special meaning in the full text search stuff. Precommit is your little baby. It's over 7 years old now. Yeah, shit. Precommit's in the 2nd grade now. Precommit CI counts as a baby? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But okay, so there's no new modules, so I don't need to do anything for that. We added PGO at RC1, so I front loaded this. The next alpha 1 to dead snakes. I think I already set this up. Unless there's 3.12 that I have to set up now? Is that how that works? Because I set up 3.11. Is there a 3.12 branch already? Is that how this works? Branch -v 3.10.0. Oh no, what happened during the release? Why is there this separate work branch? What happened there? It looks like there is not a 3.11 branch yet, so I shouldn't make a 3.12 yet. Okay, so I think we're good. That one only shows up when it reaches beta? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so I can actually remove that from the checklist as well. And I usually do this at RC1, so I'll leave this in here just to make sure I don't forget. Set that up. Stopped. We'll continue that. The release went fine. Fine. Fancy says, I'm specific with the files I want to track. I do git add -m. Oh, git commit -m message and then the files. Oh, you list the files directly in your commit. Man, cool. Interesting. Hey, what's up, the Gel Mega? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Today I found out why you call git rebase the chainsaw command. Yeah. They did the release live. It was fun to watch all the just click the buttons fail. It made me feel warm that it doesn't happen to me. Yeah. Hey, Juicebox Hero. Hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you doing on this fine moon day? What do I have to do here? Oh, I think I have to wait on this because I'm pretty sure that Azure Pipelines does not have 3.10 yet. Like, when did I make this patch? October 17th. When did I make the other one? March 12th. That sounds right. That one's also October 17th. Was Azure Pipelines like really good about updating then? That's also March 12th. Oh, I just clicked on the same one twice. Well, I guess we can try and do that. I don't know that it's actually correct though. Azure Pipeline templates, which I will apparently be maintaining on into the future because GitHub Actions doesn't do that for me. Raisin, thank you for the resub at 2 months. That gets you a fancy new badge. Thank you for your continued support. Microsoft employs several core C Python devs. Yeah, including Guido. On talks. So this is what we'll try and do. I'll rename this so that I have fewer things to edit next time around. We'll run talks using this on i311. Okay. Wait, shouldn't this just be... Shouldn't this just be else? Well, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. He's at Microsoft now? He left Dropbox? Yeah, quite a while ago. Do you know anything about min-max pathing? I do not. Do not. These seem outdated. 311. I don't think that's gonna work, but we will try it anyway. Surely there's somewhere in the reamd that realistically I should just drop 2.7 and 3.5 at some point. And then we do this to test it. But I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's been updated yet. Skiller says, how did you cast the Twitch chat into a terminal? Is it an API interface in Python? I wrote a bot, a chat bot, as Sarcastic Dante is linked here. But it basically uses an IRC-like protocol to talk to the Twitch servers, which is pretty cool. Was the second to last Python version correct? It didn't match the comment. This one? Yeah, that one's right. This one looks right too. This one here? Or this one? Which one? Please don't drop 3.6 yet. Yeah. Not the highlighted one? This one? Yeah, so the point here is 3.11 doesn't install to the system properly. And so we use the previous version to install talks, and then talks will run 3.11. Comment says 3.11, value says 3.10. Yeah, so this is the talks environment. This is the Python that we use for it. And if you look at it before, it was 3.10 and 3.9. But it's the same. It is weird. It's a good call out, but it's intentionally weird. I heard Twitch chat IRC, time to shove my project in the chat again. Right? Okay, update to Python 3.10. I don't think this is going to work unless Azure Pipelines is updated already. And I don't think they have. They usually take like a week to update. But we will create the pull request and see what it does anyway. And I think that's actually my entire checklist, which I feel like this has gotten shorter over time. If I simplified things out of this. Oh, you ready for this cool little thing? You can clone Wiki repositories on GitHub. You can clone wikis by just putting .wiki on the end of the repo name. And so this will be all of the wiki pages here. So I can do git log-p on, I should do a video about this. GitHub video idea, GitHub wiki cloning. So I can do git log-p on, what is this thing? New Python. We can see all the changes that I do here. Why is Tox one version ahead of the Python release? One version behind. It's because I can't, like pip doesn't always function. So I can pip install with the previous version and then run the newer version. Git push-u origin head is another wonderful command. Yeah, I actually don't prefer to set the upstream to origin head or to the track, the same as the tracking branch. I prefer to set it to origin / whatever the default branch is, just so you get good git status output. But DevNet Dan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The John Mega says, I'm still trying to figure out a name for my engine, though Xenon sounded good. Ooh. Yeah, you could pick some elemental name. That'd be cool. Need to have a good name for a game engine that's also Googleable. Yeah, that may not be Googleable. Drop 3.6, don't allow 3.10, all data science libraries. Yeah. What does -p do for get log? -p shows the patch for each of the log entries. So this is the diff for this particular commit. My favorite git shortcut is +head for force pushes. Yes, rebuild binary wheels. I moved this to ABI 3. I deleted this project, and this doesn't need updates after. This doesn't get used except in Python 3.6. And this is ABI 3. And that got added. Yeah. Wait, I feel like this got added above, didn't it? Or maybe it got removed above. But yeah, I no longer have to build any binary wheels when a new version comes out, which is amazing. Because ABI 3. But yeah, I used to have all sorts of stuff that I had to rebuild, and now I no longer need to. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the history there. Nothing really special there. Guess Facebook servers are updating its codebase with the new Python version. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I love it if it were to have a them like Blacksmith. You can have stuff called Forge, Anvil, etc. The issue with that name is that Anvil is Ubisoft's AC engine, and there are data files called Forge files. Yeah. Forge is also a Minecraft modding engine. That's true. ABI application binary interface. Basically, in Python 3.4, somewhere around there, Python defined a minimal ABI, a application binary interface that they maintain between versions. So you can write code that targets a minimum version, and it'll work on every version after that. So I basically target 3.6 and then don't really worry about it. Themes can be dangerous. Ask the tuxedos. Yeah. Why was ABI 3 less performant? So there are some cases. So the way ABI 3 has to compile is it has to compile in a way that it accesses the symbols at linking time. And of course, there's link time optimization, which obviates some of the performance loss there. But it means you can't use like macros to directly access data or You don't take advantage as much with inlining, and you occasionally have to use function calls over other approaches to access data. Like you can't just access the PyObject structure. You have to use the accessor functions for it. And so sometimes it can make a tiny amount of difference. Sarcastic Donde says, oh, and dildo server.py. This is the Emacs teledildonics thing. Oh. Oh no. No. Holy shit. There's a lot to unpack in this one line here. Holy shit. Where do you even begin? 2.6? Darwin? Just a random site packages chilling out there? Darwin 10.5? 32-bit? There's a lot going on here. Also, yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna close that tab and pretend I never saw it. Hey, what's up, Neuron? Hello. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Binary? How's it going? Python 2.6? Yeah. Darwin is Debian 10.5. No, that's like the Darwin that they're referring to there is macOS Darwin. Because they use the same the dead giveaway is capitalized users. This is definitely like macOS 10.5. Big fork and update to Python 3? No, I'm good. Yeah, this failed unsurprisingly. 310 for architecture x64 did not match anything. Oh, 311 failed too though. Oh, because it failed to get 310. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we can't merge that one. That's fine. I will leave this around and poke at it. And hopefully GitHub Actions and Azure Pipelines will have updated. Speaking of which, does this need updating? I hope not. Action YAML. Oh, this is just steps. Why? Oh, bin install Python. Okay, it shells out to a little script. What's happened there? I clicked too fast. Does this care about the maximum version? It doesn't look like it. Greater than 3.9, we install the distutils package. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, cool. I don't have to update it. Just wanted to double check, make sure. But that action allows you to install nightly packages from Dead Snake, so you don't have to wait for Azure Pipelines or GitHub Actions to set stuff up for you. So Visual Studio hasn't started to support 3.9 and 3.10 is released. Oh no, they're that far behind. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's merge all these things. This is gonna cause a lot of auto updates next week. Fine. It's just gonna cause a lot of auto updates next week. Auto update also barely finished before stream today. Like I think it was like an hour before stream it was done. Show the 1.17.0. Wait, does this not depend on itself? No, it doesn't. Look at that. Oh, 1.17.0 with 1.18.0. Mani Moki, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Let me give you a shout out there. True is here. How you doing, True? We'll give you a shout out too. True also streams. What were you working on today? Hello, hello. Oh, and Mewtwo with the resub. With that sub baby at 9 months. Thank you for your continued support, True. It's good to see you again. Let me do a little intro. My name is Anthony. I primarily work on Python open sourcey stuff. Today, Python 3.10 has been released, so we are building it. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it takes forever. We are building it, and we are updating all of my version-sensitive packages to support the latest version. So you can get your brand new Python 3.10, which is pretty cool. But let me say hi to everyone who has joined from the raid. We got Manny Moki, of course, with the raid. And Mewtwo's here. We got Time Traveler, hello, hello. And Lady of Code, who says, "Hey-o!" How you doing? SX63. Sup, welcome, welcome. We're trying to use Webflow for a freelance web design project. Ooh, Webflow. I'm not familiar with that. Tell me more about it. Pyab, and Legacy F. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's Mr. Python. Oh no. And Lady of Code, thank you for the follow as well. The project calls Libros for a language. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to, right now I'm making emergence and PRs, making some releases, and then later we'll be checking up on my little startup. I've got the AWS console open. I guess we can do a little spoilers about what we're gonna look at later. But we're gonna be taking a look at this dashboard to see how things went today. Oh no. Oh no. The answer appears to be not well. Damn it. Okay, well we'll look at this later. Hopefully it's just banned users. That's what it usually is. Also this spike is not so great. I actually have an idea on how to flatten this spike, and maybe we'll try and implement that also, but we'll see about how much we get done today. Did you see all the Facebook stuff? I did. Facebook got wrecked today. Fuck Facebook, yeah, exactly. Fuck Facebook. 100%. But yeah. Anthony, please get some BTTV. I mean, I don't use BTTV myself, but if you send me the link to press the little checkbox, I can do that. Because I've done that for other BTTV emotes. Any party plan for 10k repos? Well, Pre-commit CI actually just recently describe table name runs profile prod just recently passed 200,000 runs. 200,000 runs, which is crazy. I didn't think we would get there this quickly. Any party plan for 10k repos? I mean, we're getting fairly close. We hit 7,000 today, which is almost 1,000 more than yet last week. The weird thing about this, and I was looking this up today. So we include like 7,000 repos there. If we look at statuses, so this is anytime any repo has ever completed at least one main branch run. And we see that there's only about 2,700 completed main branch runs. So what that tells me is that more than half of the repositories that are configured don't actually have pre-commit. I have some ideas on how to close that gap, but it's a little weird. It's a little unfortunate. At least my day didn't go as bad as Facebook stuff. Yeah, it's true. BTTV is a extension that lets you have more emotes on Twitch for free. It kind of sidesteps the whole subscriber model of Twitch. Cloudflare put out a pretty good blog post about it. Wait, how does Cloudflare know the specifics? Or do they just know viewing from the outside the DNS and BGP stuff? Oh, they're explaining BGP, ASN1, DNS records. Got it. Yeah, so this is view from the outside. I want to hear like the view from the inside. I feel like that's gonna be fucking great. Just like all the terrible stuff that happens there. But yeah, I do have some BTTV. So like I have the whatever the global emotes, those ones are already enabled, and I have a few that are enabled for my channel. iMatrix has any opinion where I should start TDD in Python from? So I have a very basic video about test-driven development. There's tons of resources online that actually link properly. I did. So I have like a little intro to that, but I don't know. Unable to send photos in Messenger. Well, your nudes will have to wait for later, Celestial Blue. Wonder if Facebook will post a postmortem on it. Probably not. Yeah, they'll probably post it internally, and like I'll just ping my friend who works at Facebook and be like, "Yo, hook me up." TLDR, an intern fucked up? Probably not an intern. Probably not an intern. I tried TDD on a project earlier. It's not easy. Yeah, that's true. TDD doesn't apply to all situations. Oh, sick. This is done. Okay, let's see if we have to change symbols. No, they changed symbols between release candidate and release? That's so frustrating. Oh, man. That's only one symbol, so it's not a huge deal. But that means I need to do some fiddling here. We're just gonna assume that that's the only symbol. And if it breaks later, then that's fine. We can rebuild later. it'll tell me later in the stream that other stuff's broken. Let's do this. I need my GPG password for that to pop up. It'll probably get leaked. Let's be real, given recent events. Yeah. I mean, especially given the whistleblower that happened. So the crazy thing, I used to work with the whistleblower at Yelp, and to be completely honest, she was one of my least favorite people that I worked with at Yelp. She was constantly a pain in the ass for my team. And she had this really bad habit of inviting herself to a meeting that had an agenda and then derailing the agenda to talk about her own talking points and then just like talk about how great Google was all the time. And so yeah, it was always a pain to like schedule meetings that were tangentially related to what she worked on. She was a product manager for the search team, if I recall correctly. So anytime like my team had to work with the search team, we had to be like very careful about how we made our meetings. Sucked. But it's not news, it's Pokemon, I swear. Forgot to pay the electricity bills. Oh, that would be crazy. The most powerful intern ever, taking down multiple Facebook services. Yeah, that would be crazy. I was just on the phone with someone who works for Facebook who described employees unable to enter their buildings this morning to begin to evaluate the extent of the outage because their badge weren't working to access doors. Yeah, that totally makes sense, given how automated Facebook's, automated and intense Facebook's badging system is. Facebook internal juice will be dull. Someone did a perfectly normal push that went bad, and during the perfectly normal rollback, the cascade started. Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be something simple like that. Something that's high level, surely there's someone fairly important fucked up. You would hope, but it may also just be like a terrible cascading situation. I saw something that they wanted to get rid of BGP routes for one server and ended up killing all of them. I've seen stuff like that happen before. Non-technical PM? Correct, a non-technical PM. She did work at Google like right before she worked at Yelp. And she says PMs are gross, says the PM. How do you know you're working with an ex-Google engineer? They'll tell you. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That Facebook who broke, or the intern who broke Facebook did so for humanity. It's true. It's true. Yeah, you do have technical in your title. She was a non-technical PM who tried to be a technical PM. It was like the worst of every world. Okay. Okay, we gotta do Bionic next. And we are not going to do a full build. We're just going to sort of yellow this, get cherry, pick Ubuntu, vocal carrot, and reorder these. And then we'll release for Bionic. If an intern has the power to break Facebook, then then Facebook leadership is doing something terribly wrong. I mean, it's really easy to make systems that are circular dependent and then have trouble bringing them up after bringing them down. It's really easy to have an oversight during design. But it doesn't surprise me that this is possible. I'm sure this is possible at most fairly large companies. I mean, Lyft had similar problems. Yelp did too. I don't know about Stripe's problems though. Oh, we got a raid from the Alt F4 stream. How you doing? Is it BG or is it or do we got a Toda today? Who do we got here today? But my viewers should check out Alt F4. How you doing today? How do you know it's Eric, Juice? How do you know it's Eric? It could be a Toda. Oh, it is BG. Okay. How you doing? Hello. Good to see you again. We were just kind of talking about the Facebook stuff a little bit. And I'm working on doing post-release stuff for Python 3.10, which came out earlier today. And my name is Anthony. I usually work on Python stuff. If you don't know me, I maintain a bunch of open source libraries that you may have heard of, such as PyTest, Flake8, Recommit, Tox, PyFlakes, Dead Snakes, a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, today we're working on Python 3.10 release stuff, and then later we're going to take a look at the Monday auto update graph and why this number is so big. It's supposed to be 0, so something went wrong today. But we'll check that out. Did you have to have a secret word that she didn't know? No, we just had to do this really annoying calendar trick where you invite the group, then you expand the group, then you subtract people. Which is annoying, but a secret spot where she doesn't know. No, I just had to do calendar stuff. But yeah, what were you working on today, BG? Infra stuff as usual, if I had to guess. Hablo Eco, hello. Akira, welcome to the stream. The cloud never breaks. Oh no, it's a party in here now. Yeah, it is true. There's quite the party going now. The number of raiders usually tips me off. You can't talk about a total like that, Juice. Talk about a total like that. That's so mean. A total never uses the Alt F4 comment. That's true. I need a fidget spinner too. That's why I have a bunch of them. Because I'm a fidgety boy. That's the way things go. Pre-PyTest commit. I cannot live without. Exactly, right? I was actually working for my day job. Ooh, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See how productive I can be. Nice. I am not allowed to stream my day job, unfortunately. Even though the shit that I work on at work, I'm nowhere near anything that matters about money or anything that any part of Stripe's core business, but I'm not allowed to stream it. I asked. Sadly, I'm not. Otherwise, I would. It'd be great. Atoda's the nicest guy in the world. No bully. I love Atoda. Okay. CM Graphics here too. Whoa, we got everybody here. Give you a shout out too. It's just got a celeb stream going today. Mitru says, now that I'm hashtag sponsored, I do work on stream. Oh. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Marxist Zuckerberg. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And talk about an oxymoron for a name. That's pretty good. If I'd stream my day job, I'd lose my job. That's standard game industry stuff. Yeah, that's true. I'm nowhere near where the money's being made. Yeah, it's true. 100%. This chat is like a Twitch programming red carpet. Yeah. We got all the stars here today. Goliator says, just stopping by to say thank you for the raid on Saturday. I was so excited to have such a big crowd on my stream. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no problem. It was a cool stream. I was excited to see what you're working on. But yeah, raids are great. It's a great way to grow the community, learn about how other people are doing stuff, meet some new people, and yeah, raids are great. Honestly, I think like raids are the biggest reason that I grew as a creator on in science and tech, just from meeting other people's streams, and you see a lot of familiar places all over, or faces all over the place, which is great as well. Okay, cool. What was I doing? I think I was in the middle of releasing this before I got distracted. Yes. We're gonna make a version, and it's gonna start with a V. Sorry, that's an old dumb meme. The TLDR is somebody made an angry issue on one of my projects that told me that my versions were invalid because they have a V in front of them. And so now I make sure to make it a point that that I meme about there being a V. Gotta grab the API password from my password manager. Juicebox Zero says, "True. Who are you wearing? What?" Like, it's like a named perfume thing. Marquise, thank you for the resub 2 months in a row and 2 total. That gets you a fancy new badge. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Future says depression. Oh, I feel that. I understand. Yeah, that's the scent I'm wearing right now too. Totally Sane says, I don't know much other than basic Python. Do you think there would be an audience of people learning from scratch? A lot of the people that stop by my stream have very little programming knowledge. Not to talk down on chat, but many people are come into stream and say, hey, I'm learning programming for the first time, and they pick up stuff that I do on stream sometimes. So yeah, like I think this is an okay audience for that. There's also a lot of content that I put on YouTube which can be more accessible to beginners, like a lot of explanation content. And I answer questions on stream all the time. So like, if you ever find that I'm working on something that you don't understand, just ask in chat and I will, explain it to the best of my abilities. But yeah, I try and make this as friendly to all levels as possible. Danny Boimpt, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Chew is the saddest red carpet. That is the saddest red carpet answer ever. I'm going to shop for new clothes because I'm still wearing stuff from college, and that's a no-no. Wow. I mean, I guess some of my, well, depends on whether I wear a t-shirt or whether I wear nicer clothes. If I'm wearing nicer clothes, it's not my college clothes, because in college I just wore t-shirts all the time. Everywhere. Well, I actually wore jeans more in college, and I don't really do that anymore. But so now I use semantic versioning. But Simber, yeah. Greenard says, except SARS E or except E expect blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm just gonna have it in chat because there's no way I'm gonna be able to say this out loud. Exception groups. Isn't it the left one and not the right one? I don't remember. I feel like I'm never gonna use the feature, but it was a red carpet joke. Oh, I don't know anything about red carpets. Quick, somebody get the good code changed like a ghost carpet pasta. Yeah. Does that make me Ryan Seacrest interviewing the stars? Because you're also a star interviewing stars? Fisher Jake says, I kind of do like Python Professional, and the stream makes me feel clueless sometimes. Oh no. What is this link you're sending me, Nalish? On the Twitter. What do we have on the Twitter? Okay, I think this is a safer stream. We can put it on stream. If making jokes about Facebook services going down make me sick, anyone who was using an Oculus headset at the time is currently trapped in VR, and if they die there, they die in real life. That's pretty funny. Seam Griffin says, I at least have the smoke part handled. Oh no. Oh no. There's a huge Python dev thread on whether the star goes in either place. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, Ethan! Wait, your sub message made it through, but oh no. Well, hello. How did the sub message go through but nothing else? That's weird. I guess that tells you where Twitch's IP filtering is set up. They let you pay money, but anything else? No. Can't do that. Flying Wookie says, is the Twitch bot on Discord? Link to Discord. Yes and no. It is on Discord for a few commands, but not generally. So there's a few commands that work on Discord, like the YouTube playlist search commands work, and ShazRobot set that up. Ethan's like, Juice, fix your shit. Okay, anyway, we got this PR done, and I made a release. Okay, cool. On to the next one. Oh wait, the channel point rewards go through too? Weird. Celestial Blue says, gonna hit the hay. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you again. I'm actually gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back, and I will see you in a sec. Alright, I got my water. I was super quick. Was that quick enough? Did you miss me? What do you mean you're not going to use EGs? They were added for PyTest? What? Were they? I was not part of that discussion. Is that chat window IRC? Kind of. It talks over the IRC protocol, but it's a bot that I wrote myself. So yes, but also no. I could connect with like URC or whatever, but then URC, URC wouldn't have like badges and stuff, and we wouldn't be able to do like channel point redemptions or other stuff like that. But yeah, so it's its own little bot. Wowza Clutch, hello. And if you want to check out the code for the bot, it lives on GitHub. You can check it out there. Stop blanket banning VPNs. Yeah, well, I feel like a channel VIP should have their messages go through. Yeah, it's true. Did you run? No, it's just the water was already out, so it was really easy for me to pour. I forgot to put it back in the fridge, so it's kind of cold. Or kind of warm, unfortunately. The opposite of cold. Not enough time for me to think through a while Anthony's away joke. Oh no. I'm not seeing your whole conversation here in Twitch or Discord. I mean, these messages are just Twitch. This is just Twitch chat. Discord is separate from this. So yeah, there's no chat mirroring to Discord. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know how that would work. Like a Twitch RC bridge to Discord. Useless Pony. Hello, hello. Python version Pi better release on Pi Day. I don't know how that's gonna work out because I currently have like a yearly cadence. But maybe a beta will release on Pi Day. That'd be kind of cool. V2.5.0. Okay, this one's easy. Got another V here. Wheel. Grab my PyPI password again. Just making a release. Following the same step of things that I do all the time. And yeah, I know I could automate it, but I feel like I'd rather not. Oh, I forgot to merge this. Fuck. Well, I guess we're making 2 releases. That release was for nothing. Oh, that's funny. God damn it. Weird how that works out. Maybe I should have automation. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, see, when I do this stuff in front of camera, I make all sorts of mistakes. I make all sorts of mistakes offline, but it's way funnier in front of camera. npm publish. Oh god, I forgot to update package.json. Yeah, or sorry, Json. Okay, got a double release of that, which is fine. Fine, Wiki. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Why not delete the tag? Versions are free. Who gives a shit? Can't you just say, oops, ignore the last release? So I think there were actually changes between the 2 releases, so it's fine. V2.5.0, V2.6.0. Yeah, so there was actually a functional change between the 2 versions, so I don't feel so bad. And it doesn't fucking matter. Versions are free. Never delete tags unless you want to hate your life. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Hey, what's up, Moomy Jamal? Hello, hello. Free versions, yeah. Exactly. The other thing that I forget to do a lot is actually push. Looks like I did it here, so we're good. But sometimes I forget to push, so then there's just like a dangling tag that I have to remember to push later. Like, here's one that I know that I fucked up recently. So this release was 0.22. I'm pretty sure I made a release right here, but I forgot to push it. So it goes straight to 0.24. Oops. Oh, which reminds me, I should upgrade my text editor to 24, which contains a fix that Angeline X, who sometimes stops by the chat, did, which is now if you do invalid escapes, it tells you instead of crashing. What it used to do is crash. So I think there's actually still a way to make it crash though. Oh, I'm wrong. I didn't think I handled that. Oh, cool. Well then, I guess it does handle that. Robotic Head says, ahoy ahoy. How's Python 3.10? Going well. It's easy, but can really bite you in the booty. Yeah, 100%. I delete tags if they have invalid configurations and remake them, but that's it. Yeah, I do delete tags if I haven't pushed them yet. If I've already pushed them, usually I'm like, it's not really worth it. But yeah, locally I delete tags all the time. when I make mistakes, similar to what I just did, but I had already pushed that by the time I realized my mistake, so much for that. Okay. This one, update symbols. Looks good. What's the difference between try except finally and try except else? In try except finally, the finally block will always run. But in try except else, the else block will only run if there was no exception. So that's the main difference between those. You can also have try except else finally. I think. Wait, can you? That's a thing, right? Yeah, delta text. Oh. Cool. Neat. Anyway, yeah, you can have all four of them if you really wanted to. Crypto Viper WI, like Wisconsin. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Even release prepare set to auto push by default was a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Crypto Viper says, finally a Python streamer. Well, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, you can have all four of them, apparently. What was I doing? Oh, merge this. There are dozens of us, dozens. It's true, it's true. I know this is wrong, but it's a shortcut for another command option that I don't remember, and so this is embedded in my head. I think the actual one is no patch. No notes? No. Suppress diff output. No. Or cancel the effective patch. Is it patch? No. Maybe this is the only way to do this. No prefix? Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, this thing that I do works for me. So that's why I continue to do it. Hey, what's up, Catherine? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Yellow4 says, I will eventually start using Python as I have to at work. 3 though, 2 is against my religion. I think it's against a lot of people's religion, which is a fairly good religion to not use Python 2 in the year of our Lord 2021. Crypto Viper says, I've been a Python programmer since 1.2. Holy shit, that's real long time. Yes, we have, I mean, it's actually, the camera doesn't show it all that well, but it's a blue stripy white shirt. Not quite white, but yes, it's close. Lucas SFC, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The first Python I ever used was 2.4, and not for very long. The first Python I used a lot was 2.6. But yeah. 145 viewers. Yeah, we do have quite a lot of people here today. A lot of that came from some massive raids from a few of our friends, like Alta4 and Manimoki, and is that it? Who else rated us? I feel like there were 3. Were there not 3? I guess there were only 2. Or if I forgot somebody, I'm so sorry. Hey, what's up, Strike It Up? Hello, hello. Did True raid? I thought True came along as part of one of the other raids. I think True came with another raid. Not sure. But yeah. True also streams, so easy to confuse. Recommend dash. We have to skip the hooks here because we're modifying the config at the same time. Just another little tricky thing. I did actually merge this first, right? Making sure I'm not doing dumb stuff again. Oh yeah, pythonclock.org. Oops. You want to know a dumb thing? So I like always use this command, and I typoed it with a lowercase d. So the funny thing about this is this command doesn't work on Linux, but it works fine on Windows and Mac OS. Because of case insensitive file systems and sadness. Tony T says, any thoughts on the best learning methods? Started picking up Python a month ago, and it's my first programming language. Yeah, my recommendation, let's see if this gets the right video. My recommendation for learning is to, yeah, check out the first video. I go over this in there as well. But my general recommendation for learning is to come up with a project idea and force yourself to finish a project using that programming language that you're learning. And you'll learn much better because you kind of have to get your project done. And you'll be motivated to work on it because you'll get, you know, whatever benefit out of the project. Speaking of shirts, did you find out why there were some stains on the last stream shirt that were only visible on camera? I did not figure that out. I don't know why that shirt showed up really weird on camera. Yeah, I don't know. Here, I think I can show you what it looks like. Pretty sure. Oh, right. You have to go to the second channel. So subscribe to my second YouTube channel where the VODs go up. Is it this one? Yeah. You can see there's like weird splotchiness here. And that only showed up on camera. It did not show up in real life, which is really weird. Maybe the shirt's intentionally like that, but I don't know. Seems wrong. I don't know why the camera picks it up differently. But yeah, it was definitely weird. SSE and AVX. Oh no. Down the rabbit hole of SSE. No, but I don't. I'm not gonna read the rest of your messages, Omega. I know how complicated that stuff is. That stuff's a real mess. What news irks me with that? Oh, I'm at case agnostic system. Wait, is that environment variable not all caps? Yeah. Acidzor says, by any chance, do you have an example on parsing a JSON file with a nested list into a Python object? I mean, I think you would just use the normal json.loads. I can show you an example where I do that. Right, I can't actually show you this config. Show you the example one. Wait, maybe I can't. I almost just showed my GitHub token in plain text. That was almost bad. Okay, I can show you this file. So this is a configuration where, I mean, I don't have a nested list, but I have a nested map, and this just gets loaded with json.load or loads. Yeah, with json.load. So this loads the particular file. Oh wait, that's a different file. This is the file. And then in this case, I pick out particular settings from it and assign those into my Python object. Of course, you could do it in a different way. You could use some sort of structural typing. You could use, you know, what, Marshmallow or whatever, or any of the Open API parsing library things. Like you could build a schema is what I'm saying, and like use some magical thing to do it for you. But it's fairly straightforward. Just do it directly. GV Yoda, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Toddy T says, that's wicked. Thank you. I'll check out the YouTube channel too. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of videos that I put up on my YouTube channel. The easiest way to find all of them, because there's so many of them now, is to go through the GitHub listing of the playlist, because the actual playlist on YouTube no longer renders properly because there's so many videos in it. But I find this the easiest to look at. Can we get risk v vectors everywhere? It's an anti-Twitch shirt? Yeah. The Elder Force says, do you know what I hate about the new macOS? They switched their SSL libraries to generate E25519 instead of RSA, and it screws me every time I go to connect to an AWS instance. Yeah, the SSL library switch is also really annoying for Python because Python only builds against OpenSSL currently. That may not be true. I think that's true. And that means you need to find OpenSSL somewhere. And usually that means brew, and then anytime brew upgrades, it breaks Python, and you just have a wonderful situation with all sorts of badness. Trying data classes in Marshmallow, but couldn't noob here. I mean, you don't need special classes, but yeah, you could do that. Pydantic is another option. Yeah. Ketanos, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. That makes me want to use Python and OS X so much more. Yeah. Yeah, you could just set up Nix. I really like Nix personally, but it does get the job done. Okay, so we can't merge that one. And that's our checklist done. And then has it built on dead snakes yet is the other question, because then I have to do my the tweeter. Not done yet. Some of them might be done though, but it still needs to do its like wacky upload thing. 10. I hate that these aren't sorted by version, they're sorted by alphabet. So these are updated, but I don't think the packages are updated yet. Here's this one. 1,477 builds. Where's AMD 64? Not done yet. AMD 64 is still going. Oh wait. Oh, none of them are done yet. Oh well. Oh well. Also expect 310 to be an unstable very soon. A little birdie told me they're making a PR. Oh, cool, cool. All right, so that brings us to the second half of the stream, where we take a look at how the auto update went for today. So this is where pre-commit CI bumps the versions in all of the currently configured repositories, and it's the beginning of the month, so that means slightly more go through this because of the way it works, because you can configure it monthly, weekly, or quarterly. But this spike we usually see in all of the stuff. It's not great. Like, this means that a lot of things queued here, but it's not the worst. I think I have an idea on how to fix this, mostly by spreading out this particular user's repositories across more things, because it's basically one user that has a lot of really slow repos. Recursive chat, hello, hello. Good to see you again. Welcome back. Eighth wall, hello, hello. I was trying to enforce pre-commit on my coworkers for a project, but they're pushing back, so I'll just have to settle for linting and CI and asking them to please enable formatting / linting in their editors. Aw, man, that's a real bummer. I don't want my code to look nice. I want to manually style edit. Cry, cry. But as long as you set it up in CI, like, that's kind of the important part. IMO. But yeah, this took, let's see, 1620 to 4 hours. Wow. Yeah, that's I mean, it makes sense. 7,000 repositories, 4 hours, about right. Wait, no data. You said 17 a second ago. So let's look at the metrics before we look at the failures, because we probably have stuff to fix. Yeah, so this is the queue time. Actually, that's not that bad. 6 minutes back. That's still fairly reasonable. And it wasn't for too long. 10-minute period. Not bad. Cyber Gulmier, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Bench for this project is formed with black. I know it's opinionated, but we won't have an internal style guide, so black formatting with a pi project.toml is the closest we can get. Yeah, that's fairly reasonable. Shame that black doesn't format comments, though. There's some chonkers of comments that Flake8 was like, nah. Yeah, that's true. Black could probably do something to comments. Actually, the problem with formatting comments is you have to identify when things are like drawings versus not, whether they're prose or intentional new lines, and yeah, that gets tricky. Oka B, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's look at the things that failed. Oh, failures are always a bummer. 17. I think that's the highest we've seen in Dead Letter for a while. In fact, I don't think we're going to be able to see all of them at once. Okay. Well, this username looks like they got banned. Oh, did they get banned? Yes. Okay, so that's... This is really annoying. I've been like banging this drum for a while. Oh, that reminds me. Let me open up my support issue. I have a GitHub support issue that every time this happens, I have to ping them and be like, hey, can you fix this for me again? I wonder if they've locked it yet. Oh, nope, they haven't locked it yet. Perfect. So yeah, every time this happens, I go in here and be like, hi, I got a new chunk of users. Hello. I've got a new set of and users that are still sending webhooks. Here's the ones I paste this first one. I wonder if they were able to run anything. So I usually like to check them just in case, because sometimes they try and do nefarious stuff. Yeah, so you can see that this user, pre-commit still thinks all of these things exist. Wow, they forked a lot of big projects and then got banned from it. I usually like to click through all these, make sure. They forked PyUpgrade too, interesting. They did not successfully run anything. Interesting. Let me just double check that this person actually doesn't exist. Right? Yeah, okay. They definitely don't exist. Okay, cool. Ketanos, hello. Hey everyone, newbie here. Would you recommend Python to get back on track in programming? I have a little experience with C and C++, but ended with object-oriented programming. Yeah, Python's fine. Yeah, whatever you wanna do there. I have recommendation about getting started with programming in general. Our text says, what do they do to get banned? Do you know? I don't know. My guess is, I mean, most of them usually get banned for cryptocurrency spamming or other related stuff, CI abuse, that sort of thing. But I don't actually know why this person got banned. I just know that, actually, how many repos do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I think all of the dead letters are just this one user, which should be great. Because that would mean that I can just ignore all of their stuff. And we don't actually have multiple problems, we just have one problem. And I'm holding out on, the reason that I let these end up in dead letter is I'm holding out that GitHub will just fix this. And then I don't need to invest any engineering effort into this, because clicking through these is something I do once a week and it's not that tedious. And I presented at GitHub's All Hands, so they owe me. Thanks. But yeah, I basically keep doing this over and over. And they keep clicking a button for me. This is the stupidest support ticket. Oh, and also it has to reopen every time I click it. I feel bad, but at the same time I don't. Kenanat says, thanks for the links. We'll start there. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, it's pretty, it's kind of a funny movie. Yeah, I do feel bad for this one person because it seems like it's the same person each time. But they at least have been helpful. So yeah. Do you have a personal opinion on poetry? I've been thinking about using it for a project. Poetry seems fine. I don't use it myself. The last time I tried to use it, I encountered like 4 bugs within the first 5 minutes of using it, and I was like, maybe not. But I don't know. It seems good at what it does. The server says I waited 3 months for Google to fix their shit, then implemented a retry. It retried nicely for 2 weeks after. No retries since then. Damn you, Google. Yeah. You're not sure it's production ready? I think it's production ready. It's just like there's some polish that's missing. And you know, I didn't have the way to say this. I didn't have enough foot in the game to fix it myself. I didn't care to fix Poetry's issues for them. So I wouldn't receive any benefit from it basically. Okay, cool. But this is fine, which means I can purge this. Please type purge. Copy paste. To be fair, Pimp has more bugs that we tolerate every day. Yeah, that's also true. Pips, I mean, for them, Pip's pretty good at what it does. But yeah, there are bugs in all software. I got frustrated with GCP the other day because they kept telling me that they'd shut my site down because I had a bill, but it was below their threshold where I can pay it off. At that point, screw you. If I can't pay for what I owe you, just give it up. Wait, they wouldn't. They were gonna shut you down for an outstanding balance, but they didn't let you pay your bill. That's fucking crazy. Buttercat says there's so many bugs in Near Beach, my software. Oh yeah, I mean there's bugs in everything. I owed 7 cents. Yeah, you make a credit card transaction, it costs them $1.03, and they get their 7 cents out of it. That's crazy. In my software, I just call them features. Nice. Okay, cool. So this went fairly well. My open source email is piled up a bit. Okay, this is GitHub support. Typing sig. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. How do I show you this without giving away their contact? Maybe their contact information is 415 number. Oh, well, there we go. Apparently, I am now a Python Software Foundation. Hello. I don't remember what this means. I think it just means that I have voting rights. But that's pretty cool, I guess. I think Jugmac. What's the word? Not appointed, but the opposite of appointed. The word I'm looking for. Why can't I think of the word? Oh, streaming just fucks your brain. Nominated. Thank you, Broccoli Rob. Jugmac nominated me, and I think that's how this ended up here. But yeah, I will. Yeah, looks like mailing lists, voting, elections, etc. But But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. Yes, nominated. Everyone's got their another one for the resume. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. So that's something that's exciting. I will deal with this offline though, because I got to do a bunch of work for that probably. But yeah, thank you all for the congratulations. Ethan says, fun fact, eBay refunded me some postage once, and my eBay bill has been -$6 for about 8 years, but they never pay me out. They just keep sending you a bill for negative money. Oh my god, that's crazy. Field server says, how does one avoid race conditions? Two people create an issue at the same time. How to avoid a collision of IDs/primary keys? So usually you end up with some sort of locking scheme. You know, you prevent concurrent writes to a particular table that's auto incrementing, and then you know, you have a way to roll back and retry to insert multiple things. But yeah, it gets down to like acid properties, atomicity, and like how you design your system. Do you have any videos on Python unit testing? I do. The easiest way to do that again is to open up this page and search for testing. There's a whole bunch of testing stuff. There's a whole bunch of videos on PyTest. But yeah, check both of those out, and hopefully they will teach us some stuff. A web search turns up Calgar 1881 trying to build. Oh, he's trying to make a GitHub slideshow? What? Interesting. Huh. Huh. Aren't you gonna do a little victory dance? Yeah, we can do a little victory dance. Did somebody say eBay? Right, Ethan? That's how atomicity works in ACID databases with table locks. Yes, indeed. Okay, other open source stuff. Let's see. Thanks for sending out this mirror. Oh yeah, I need to finish doing this. I prefer this option over the current solution. Okay, cool. Yeah, feel free to send PRs. So usually I try and keep the readmes as simple as possible. And direct issues to the parent repositories. Unless, of course, it's a bug in the configuration. Okay, but this reminds me that I need to add. Damn it. Precommit.com. We need to add a thing to a list. Are these sorted? Can't be arsed to actually sort them, so I will just use my text editor to do it. Mirrors, lang, format, and then sort. Sick. Anybody says, is there any existing RISC-V SMB to play with? I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe someone in chat knows better than I do. I know very little about microcontroller fiddly stuff. Okay, and this can close that other PR. I have 64. Why are you buzzing, phone? Dick sword. Who messaged me on the Dick sword? Oh, I see. Milky message. Sword. talk to Melky later. DM6423, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So this takes a little while to build. While that's building, we can take a look at some other stuff. Add stubs to my by checking. Yes, this changes from types to types or. Seems good to me. Now, should I generate a post one? Probably. Yeah, probably. I forget how to do this though. What's the URL for the index? Bang explains. Hey, what's up, Melky? How you doing? I just saw your DM on Discord, but I didn't read it. How are you doing? Are you gonna update Dead Snakes? I just made the, I just uploaded them. I don't know if they're built yet. We're currently building. So they are not ready yet. Oh, 8 currently building. Maybe something has finished. Successfully built. Nope. The only ones that are done are fucking S390X. Shit that no one uses. IBM Z, great. Monkey says, nice, I resolved the issue I had, but I need to rebase my Docker mesh. Ah, cool. As I suspected, right? Spicy Doritos! Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh boy, I can get Python 3.10 on my S390X. Do you have one, Aethowal? Does anyone have one? Is the real question. Who the fuck runs S390X? Yeah, Spicy Doritos. That's the fancy staff badge. We actually have 2 staff in the chat, if Juice is still here. Oh wait, it doesn't show you on the users dropdown? That's annoying. I don't think Juice is here. Because I think she would show up in moderators. Oh well. Yeah, staff badge. Twitch staff. In the chat. Oh no, don't ban me, Milky. Nirm says, time to head to bed? Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure I never implemented the option here. So I think the way I cheese this is by doing this. I'm setting this to the previous version, should be 902. Oh, I made the commit though. Yes. Git tag VO.910-1. Yeah, I think that'll work. It's a little bit janky, but it'll work. Switches from types to types or minimum pre-commit version, and we use more PC language. Yeah, it seems fine. Don't ban me, I've been a good boy. Oh no. Wait, did stream cut out for everyone else? Oh shit, I dropped frames. Wow. I haven't dropped frames in a long time. It was not just you. Didn't show up on my dashboard though. Weird. I'm 95% sure you have to work for IBM to use S390X. Yeah, that would not surprise me. Who else says, I remember I saw on YouTube there's an 18-year-old who bought a Z890 mainframe. Why though? Why though? You'd work for a telecom too? Oh yeah, true. New programmer here, looking to pick up Python. Is automate the boring stuff with Python a good start? Yes, but don't follow their style. The author of that book intentionally rejects the commonly accepted style of writing Python, for better or worse. But the content of the book is fine, from what I've heard. Buzz Doritos, hello. Thank you for the follow. I was joking, but I can't believe that Melky would just mess with your stream for 3 or 4 frames. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. What do you mean by style? Like naming conventions, indentation conventions, like conventionally PEP 8, the way that Python is formatted. They also stream on Twitch, and most of their chat is people being like, why don't you use PEP 8, and then getting banned, which is hilarious. Shane Monk says, are exercise and diet important? Yeah, I think they're very important. Why do you ask, Shane Monk? I understand adding this will add code to the list on future releases of client. That's correct. This doesn't mean to quote it. I guess they followed what I did for this one because this has an octothorpe in it. They don't actually need the quotes there. But sure. PEP 8 is ignored except where it isn't. Yeah. I learn about the style rules by just doing PEP 8 or PEP 3333, the worst PEP of all. I'm surprised you don't use PEP 7. Actually, PEP 7 is the C rules, right? I think there's something in PEP 7 that I don't like. Yeah. And I know why this is done. This is done so it's easier to find the functions with grep, which totally makes sense. I just don't like it. And I used to like this style. But then I wrote a lot of JavaScript and I got real into my Egyptian bracing. This style. Wait, this is ugly as hell. Wait, why? Why do they use this style here, but this style here? I do agree with this. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Gross. Also gross. But wait, they violated. Internal consistency is hard. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really use PEP 7, but I also don't write C, but yeah. What is PEP? PEP is Python Enhancement Proposal. Usually the most common ones that are referenced are ones that have been successfully accepted proposals. Yeah, that way. That's how to read. That's how to say that. Who puts the else on a separate line? Yeah, right. That shit's wild. I imagine you could do it even worse. You could do like if like, you could do this. Which actually, like, maybe isn't the worst. Fluidity in a function would be at least indented one. Oh, of course, no, it wouldn't be in a function because it would be like this. God, something about this just feels so wrong. Similar to RFC, yes, indeed. Pretty sure my eyes are bleeding. Yeah, agreed. But I think I talked to Henry about this, and he told me not to bump the version. Let's do this. This should close this. Delete this email and that email. And I'm going to go fill up my water because I'm empty again. I will be right back, and I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. Here's my water. I'm just gonna flip the if and else real quick and resolve those issues. Oh no. Yeah, you could use this pony. Navatalent says, I feel called out, or is that just because I use .NET? I find that style easier to read. Yeah, the overwhelming convention in .NET, at least back when I wrote a lot of C#, was braces on their own line. So it's mostly personal preference. It just feels weird for me in C. Intret says, what about no new line for the closing braces? That would be super cursed. So you're saying like if something and then thing like this? What kind of fucking terrible shit are you doing? Though, to be honest, while teaching C++, a lot of students did this. And man, that shit was just no fun to read. This is how I do everything. I feel happy with this. Another cursed thing you can do in C++ is indent with semicolons instead of spaces. Works fine. Fido keeps staring out the window in the office and then goes back to his spot on the couch. Love that we have fall weather again. From the leaves falling, or I read Pylint as Plint, and now I want a linter called Plinty. I have to wear my glasses to see sharp. It's true. It's true. Private Orange says student code linter formatter grading. Yeah, we didn't have. This was like before Clang format was real popular. You can indent with curly braces. It's true. You can, I guess. It's slightly more cursed than the semicolon indenting. Oh, that's funny. It probably smells and sounds if the windows are open. Ah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I just learned I'm stupid. Forgot that I can do A less than B by doing B greater than A. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm gonna indent with semicolon if I ever use C. Oh no. W runs in a terminal emulator? Yes. Yeah, it is a terminal editor. It just happens to look like it uses the same highlighting themes and grammars as VS Code, so it might look a little bit like VS Code. And I happen to use the VS Code theme with one little modification in that I highlight these headers and VS Code does not, because I think this looks way better than what VS Code does. Would love to know about these keyboard shortcuts for highlighting multiple rows. Oh, you mean in the text editor where I do this? I'm mostly just holding shift and selection stop. Of course, the explanation of the keyboard shortcuts here might not be that useful because I wrote this text editor from scratch, and these keyboard shortcuts won't help you in a different text editor. Gregson, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And I don't know why you would use my text editor. This is why we can't have nice things. Indeed, indeed, PG. This is why we can't have nice things. You know, I'm anti-Whitesmith style and anti-Ratliff style. I don't know what either of those are. Whitesmith style. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Don't like that. What was the other one you said? Ratliff? Ratliff. Shit's cursed. Cursed. Also cursed. This is fine. I don't see. Oh wait, except for this. What the fuck? Never mind, this is not fine. Also cursed. Also cursed. This looks like a bug waiting to happen. But this seems fine. Okay, that's enough of looking at these. I'm just gonna be sad if I keep reading through those. Hey, what's up, Evan Esoteric? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Close-braced indentation on Ratliff is super cursed. Yeah. If you want cursed, look at Blazor and .NET. Having HTML and C# code in the same file. I actually really liked is Blazor what they've renamed it to? It used to be called Razor templates. I actually really liked Razor templates because it was strongly typed, a strongly typed templating language, which I've been looking for forever in basically every other programming language, but I've never really found something that I was happy with. But what does Blazor look like? Blazor example. This has some example code. No? I just want a goddamn example. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is, I think, what Razor turned into. Is this Razor? Did Razor get renamed to Blazor? Why are there no examples? Here we go. Blazor uses Razor style pages. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they're the same thing? What about the maniacs that don't use any braces on one-line statements? Oh man, so many bugs. So many bugs. So many bugs. I've lost many hours of sleep to terrible C code. One-liners are cursed, yeah. One-liners are great if you need to run them in your bash terminal. Otherwise, just save everyone some small shred of sanity and write them out on another line. What is this? Just get there when checking for merge and work tree. Oh, work trees. I fucking hate work trees. That's this is. Oh no, I don't want parameterized fixtures. No, no, thank you. No. 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 You can just do this after the fact. No. No. Good. I'd prefer to use, what is the Git show file? I'm never gonna be able to find this. Cat file? I would prefer to use Git's mechanisms for discovering directory, reading, using implementation detail, like reading the file is going to be fragile. Fog of Chess, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I would prefer not to use parameterized fixtures. They're really difficult to understand and maintain. What you can actually do here instead is write a separate test which consumes this fixture and then makes a work tree from that and call the original test. It's going to be a lot easier to follow than this action at distance. I fucking hate work trees. Work trees are such a stupid feature of Git. They're broken, they're like slightly different than everything else for no good reason. Submodules are fucked up in the same way too. In fact, I'm pretty sure this script is broken for submodules. Yeah, like I'm almost certain that this is broken for submodules. Regex is like a one character one liner? Yeah. I was just talking about the same thing. I don't really use work trees. Some people fucking love them. They can be really convenient. But writing info around them just sucks. Everything is like slightly broken in stupid ways. Like the most annoying reason ever. The person who made this issue? Oh, it's a different person. Huh. I guess they're trying to get their Hanktoberfest. I fucking hate work. Well, that's all my open source email. which is crazy. I guess I have one other thing I could take a look at, which I haven't looked at in a while. Because I don't really feel like ending stream right now. I feel like we should keep going, right? Navatalan says, so from the awesome Blazor Git repo, Blazor is a .NET web framework using C# Razor and HTML that runs in the browser with WASM. Oh, so Blazor takes Razor and C# and turns it into the front end parts. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, look, someone else reported a bug as a duplicate of my issue. P0. Is it actually the same problem? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Well, anyway, the bug here is the Dart SDK has incorrect permissions on a bunch of the files, and I suspect the reason is that they're using temp file in Python. Temp file defaults to 600 instead of 644 and 700 instead of 755. Have you tried git switch? I have, but I know the old commands better, and so I'm still probably going to use git checkout until I die. it's at this point it's too far gone. But the new aliases are nice, especially for beginners. I think they're good replacements for the original commands, because checkout does like 50 fucking things, and having good mnemonics to point people to is great. Okay. Creating your own build is documented here. Alright, let's clone this repo. What could go wrong? We're gonna work on Dart today. I'm basically gonna spend a whole bunch of time fixing this so that I can delete one line of code in one of my repos. Git check out dash, you are now logged out of Git. Well, git check out dash checks out, it actually works. Why is this not? Do we really not have the right URL here? Dart lang. It's repo. Shonky. Is Git finally getting sensible? Yes, indeed. GoFunk. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I've seen you on another stream. I don't remember whose stream. But welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I just said stream way too many times. Stream. Python 3.10 releases, Anthony writes code, fixes Dart. Yeah, we're all over the place today. Fandoxer, hello. I probably keep using checkout too, but restore is actually easier to remember. I was trying to, someone was trying to explain the difference between restore and reset to me the other day, and I could not understand the difference. So if somebody wants to educate me, please. What is this downloading? Am I downloading like... Why is this Git repo like 2 gigabytes? That's crazy. GoFunk says I lurked many streams. I see. Was it maybe Melky's stream? Where's X's stream? Oh, it's only a gigabyte. I guess the last chunk of objects were smaller? Question mark? It reminds me of the chef problems I had with my old company because they forced all machines to have a shitty UMask which overrode all untart processes. Oh man. This may be coincidence, but I actually recorded a video about UMask on Sunday. I don't think it's coming out for a couple weeks though. But yeah, it's super messed up. Some stuff I was doing at work. Because for whatever reason, the boot user has a UMask of 077, I think. Which is just like super messy. Yeah, git checkout minus switches to the previous branch. I actually don't know how it knows that. here somewhere? How does it know? Does it read the ref log? It reads the ref log? How do I disable the ref log? Because I wanna... I guess I could delete. I want to delete it all. Never mind. I don't care enough. Okay. Open up the building instructions. Okay. Dependencies, don't care. Yep. There are still some steps that require Python 2. Oh, on Windows. Had the concerns. Okay, blah blah blah. Getting the source, yeah. Tools build. So this is where we start. Let's see their temp file calls. Windows. We have a make temp here. I think that's it. So a utils function. Tempter. From temp file import temporary directory tempter equals temporary directory. Done. Okay, we're not gonna do that though. Do you know if the black formatting rules are a subset of PEP8? They're different. The black docs give you recommendations on how to configure Playgate. So you can check that out. But yeah, each tool has its own opinions about stuff. But yeah, it comes down to line length and extend ignore E203 if I recall correctly. But yeah, they don't do this. Man, I feel like everyone writes this context manager. Everyone, every single of the person writes this context manager. And I would love for this to end up somewhere in the standard library. But every time that somebody has proposed adding this to the standard library, it has been declined. And so instead, I write this stupid helper in like every fucking repository. And I guess there's only one. Wait, have I gotten rid of it in almost all the other ones? Maybe it's only in closed source that I write this one. But anyway, I basically write this same context manager everywhere. Hey, what's up, Pavan Kumar-P? Hello, hello. Yeah. Cool. So this might be the problem. Do they use F strings? Single quotes? My guess is this code. Cool. Oh. Oh. Try backslash less than F. Backslash less than F. You mean like word boundary F? Yeah. Like this. That does narrow it down a little bit, but I don't think they have any F strings because they still have some Python 2 code. Oh. Start of word boundary. That's cool. Cool. I think it doesn't actually matter here though. It can be start or end of a word boundary because the next character is a word character. But yeah, they don't use any F strings. Mr. Ruben Anaya, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Shibi Shiba. Not actually a trackball. But I'm glad you like the keyboard. Keyboard's kind of cool. You can check out my review of it there as well if you want to check that out. Okay, cool. Building. Misfile, the getting source, blah, blah, blah. Build the 64-bit SDK. How long do you think this takes, chat? How long do you think this runs for? Couldn't find the GN binary. Did I not read? Can I read something about build tools? What? What the fuck? Hello? Huh. Anti-Bogdanov, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Wait, did PowerPC finish building Moomy? Hey! God damn, that took a real long time. Stupid PowerPC. Your prediction for build times? I'm amazed that it hasn't finished yet, that this is taking so long. Hey, what's up, DV Music? Hello, hello. How's today been? It's been alright. Let's see why this has a terrible error message. Huh. How is that supposed to show up? These GitHub actions? No. How does their CI work? Apply some Google bullshit. Well, this is puzzling. I would have thought it would have been easier to build than this. I have all these things. I don't have Git multilib. I don't have G++ multilib, but install Chromium's depot tools. Oh, there's GN. Oh, well, we've got it on the path twice now, but that's fine. What do you mean? We'll reset path. Probably gonna fail because I don't have multi-lib, but that's fine. Ooh, we got further. Kind of. Not really. Uh... Uh... Try that? God damn it. Oh? Getting further this time? I think it's getting further this time. I don't know what it's doing though. Running a fuck ton of Python. May I ask what the fuck you're doing moving WAD around? So I wanted to replace build tools as a subdirectory of build tools. I think I'm getting fork bombed. I don't know what's going on. That's a lot of Python 3 processes. But I was trying to move it to this subdirectory, but it was already named build tools, so I couldn't move it into itself, so I had to move it to something else. So I moved it to WAD first. I did that. It's great over 9,000 threads. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. K-swap D. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to download more RAM, chat. Wait, did it say how much memory I need? No. Hmm. Hmm. Does it tell me how long this takes? I kind of suspect this is never going to complete because I have no memory. Source code was 2 gigs, so more than 2 gigs. If macOS is listed as a tool that can build it, you'll be fine on RAM. I don't know, they might be using those like really beefy Macs. Oh. It killed all the threads. Now it's running Git. Oh, my computer. Oh, this VM is super struggling. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh no, chat. I might have to just kill this. uh... well, we can give this more RAM and try again. I do not want to do that. Right? Alright, we're gonna give it more RAM. It's 16 gigs. What I want? Oh my god. The fuck? Why is this 0.9? Thank you. Thank you, chat. Whoa, we got a raid from CM Griffing. This is the worst time to raid. My 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 VM just died. Should we stop at 16? Why not 32, right? I will do 24 gigs RAM. Surely that will work, right? Surely that won't swap to death. Right? But how you doing? What were you working on today? My name is Anthony. I primarily work on Python open source stuff. We're actually trying to build Dart from source right now to fix their build so that I can remove one line of code from one of my repositories. You're looking at gigabyte? Yeah, but I thought it was gonna give me, base 1024, right? That's why I put GIV. But I don't know why it's 0.9. I was expecting it to be 1024. East and West. It's a good name. You get to see my bad password, literally bad password. But welcome to the stream, East and West. Hopefully you're doing well. We did some stuff for React Stream Deck, a tool to do Stream Deck plugins with React components. Oh, that's cool. Need gigabytes and megabytes? Oh, okay. That's what I wanted. You're right, chat. I should have listened to you. Let's get the bot going again so that... Oh man, you're gonna have some chat messages that are lost to the void forever. The bot will have no idea about them ever. Hunter 2? No, it's literally bad password. That's my VM password, is bad password. Okay, so now that we've downloaded more RAM, we have to reclone that stupid repo again. Because nothing in temp is left over. Okay, we're gonna do depth equals 1. Because I suspect that most of that repo is just its history, and this will be much faster. Koro says, for daemonizing an application which is not a REST API type of thing, will you use a third-party library, or will you just code yourself the main loop? It depends. Depends on where I need it to be. Like this is just, I wrote the main loop, super simple. If it's like a production system that's going to serve traffic and stuff, I'd probably look for some sort of third-party system. Yeah, see, this cloned much faster. But now we need to do that repo tools thing again. Repo tools? It's called build tools, maybe? What if I want to build not release? Is there a faster non-release build? I guess I could tools build help. Oh. Mode. All debug release product. I'm gonna guess debug is going to be the fastest one, hopefully. Mode debug. Oh. Doing something. Alright, will we run out of RAM this time? It's sure gobbling up real quickly. Holy shit. 24 gigs has gotta be enough, right, chat? Right? Right? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Why is it using so many cores? What is it doing? Feed me. Is build.py just Java in disguise? I mean, yeah. Verbose might be more fun. Is there a verbose option? So we can scroll up. There it is. Oh, well, it's too late now. Mining BTC, yeah. building a language toolchain, actually just mining Bitcoin. The boy from Panama. What? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. Wormhole says, why do Python sucks? Why do Python sucks? Why do the Python sucks? I've never been sucked by a Python. I don't know what Pythons you're chatting it up with. Just casually launches 800 multi-process processes. Yeah, exactly. It's sucking memory. This isn't Python's fault. This is Dart's fault. No idea what it's doing. Just cannot run Django translation module due to Unix utilities not being available on Windows. I don't think that's a Python fault. That's whoever wrote the particular module you're dealing with did not bother to make it platform compatible. Panama, like the song. I don't know the song. But I will take your word for it, details, that it is a good pun. This is actually insane. How long is this thing gonna take to build? And can we inspect what structures created so far? Nothing. It's not even using that much CPU is the crazy thing. It must just be context switching over and over and over. Because the load average is only 1. I expect it to be 5 because this box has 5 CPUs. Or this box has 5 CPUs. So whatever this build system is like horribly, well, not horribly implemented, but maybe not the best implemented. I don't think I have HTOP. The fact that Anthony doesn't know this unsubscribe tone though. PS tree? Yeah, that might be a fun one. Tools. What the actual fuck? What? There's just 3,000 processes swapping back and forth. No wonder this is so fucking slow. Why? Why the fuck? Ninja-J option, default 1000. What kind of fucked up machines does this build on? Should we Control-C it and change the -J to something more reasonable? Running out of memory again? Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, we caught it. I think we caught it in time. Oh, thank god. Holy shit. Thank you for catching that. Tuki Tuki and Leonless River. Holy shit. You're by chance building every possible deployment artifact instead of the one you need? This is what I have. Let's do J8. 1.9 gigs were left? No, there were not 1.9 gigs left. There were 1.9 when you said something, but it was like 300 megs left when I Control-C'd it. Let's do -J8, see if that does this better. We had 3,000 interrupted processes, yeah. Oh, the load did go up though, so maybe it finally got to the point where, okay, that changes nothing. This apparently changes nothing by doing -J8. There's still thousands of processes. Oh, we could have done verbose. Okay, yeah. This is fucking stupid. What is going on with this goddamn build system? Interrupted. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's where we're waiting for the stream of... Wait, what is it doing? Their multiprocessing code broken too? Oh. No, they just write to standard out in a way that sucks. Okay, there's gotta be a way to configure how many procs it uses here. I don't know what wait. Use Goma, default true. Disable Goma, default true. Okay, well, we'll run it with verbose, I guess. What could go wrong, chat? I just got back and I see lots of Python stuff. What done broke? We're trying to build Dart. And what broke is it consumed all my memory and I had to kill my VM. Which I guess that's better than killing the whole stream, right, chat? It was you had no Goma and that disables -J. Oh. What is Goma? What the fuck is Goma? All of these used no Goma. Is this what I want? Just the runtime? Maybe we want that instead. Oh, it's run one thing now. More -fees. CCP5 says, imagine having a project for which you need an HPC cluster on the regular. Yeah, right. Grandpa's iPad says, I use Goma. Yes, I do. I use Goma default true. What? I feel like you said that just because it sounded fun. But welcome to the stream, Grandpa's iPad. Good to see you again. Alright, we're watching the memory. We're making sure we don't need to download more RAM. This looks like a fabulous build system. You have no fucking idea what's going on here. This is like actual insanity. What happens if you run out? Well, last time we ran out, this machine swapped to death. The VM dies. Yeah, game over. We do not pass go. We're gonna see what happens if it runs out again. We're gonna let it run out. We'll see what happens. Goma hooks a compiler request and sends it to a backend compile server. You just need a compile server cluster. Fuck. Shit. Well, I don't have one of those. Already down to 7 gigs? Yeah, we're running out of time, so we're gonna see what happens here. We're running out quickly. This is fucking stupid. Why does it start 3,000 processes? Yeah. If it starts swapping, I'll control C it. Because we got 1.8 gigs of we got 1.5 gigs of swap here. And then we'll search for the number 3000 in the code base and try and replace it. Because there's clearly something stupid going on here. This is like the one time where counting in chat is a permissible thing. Alright. Well, it didn't go down that time. In fact, it's going up now. Maybe we don't need to control C it? Oh, but K-swap D is taking 40% CPU. Okay, yeah. We'll kill it. Oh, I'm real glad we killed this time.sleep 1.1. Man, who knows what could have happened there. Hey, what the fuck? Is it threads or is it processes? Runtime. What are you, gn.py? You can tell it's Google code when it's 2 space indented and it uses Pascal case. Not sure it's that straightforward. Fucking understatement. Wait, Chromium does post-processing? Oh no. We couldn't figure out how to make our build system work, so we just put a fucking hack at the end of it. Oh man. So let it be shown, chat, that all code is fucking garbage, including billion-dollar company code such as Google. It's just terrible fucking hacks to fix problems instead of actually fixing the problem. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I tried to build this. Swapped to death. Seem to have 3K plus processes trying to build. And then I downloaded more RAM, and even 24 gigs was not enough to build. I'm kind of out of ideas on what to start trying here. I did notice a lot of make dtemp throughout build tooling, and that'll create directories which are instead of, which is probably the problem, but I don't really want to guess at where to fix it. I can't seem to run the builds. So. Okay, we tried. I gave an honest effort to fix this, but it's not happening. Enough stuff. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Her iron range 9,000. Some processes stop raw and eat RAM. Yeah, exactly. How many people use Dart really like outside of Google? I mean, it's super popular with Flutter. Marsha, welcome back. Hello, hello. Dogweather says whatever, my code's great. Oh no. All code is toxic waste. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Lots of code is shockingly low quality. I'd say most code is low quality. Yo, Claudio, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Attach the stream clip of interrupted. Yeah. What if you run this on GitHub Actions? It's even possible. GitHub Actions doesn't give you that much RAM either. GitHub Actions gives you like 8 gigs of RAM, I think, which is definitely not enough. Definitely not enough. Yeah, this is disappointing. But what are you gonna do, I guess? That's the way things go. Yeah, so on that slightly depressing note, I think I'm gonna call a stream for today. We got a lot of stuff done. Unfortunately we didn't get the Dart stuff done, but whatever. It's a lost cause. So anyway, let me do my little spiel and then we'll find a channel to send you all off to. My name is Anthony. I upload educational videos 3 times a week to youtube.com/anthonywritescode, so go subscribe there. Also subscribe on my second channel. This is the VODs channel. So if you missed any part of the stream, you can catch up on there. I upload the full streams there. Oren Mila, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon, and I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony. The other is the Discord, which you can join. I sometimes stream on other days as well, so I'll make sure to announce in both those places as well. But yeah, follow me there. Join the Discord. It's a cool place to hang out. There's a beginners channel if you want to ask questions, and a lot of knowledgeable people that can help you out there. There's also, you know, memes and food and all sorts of other fun stuff to do as well. Oh, there's a new Discord puzzle that's out today. This one's going to be a bit of a graphics puzzle where you'll get to draw something with code. So check that out as well. And Intrets, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I think that'll wrap it up. Let's go find someone to raid.